I'm Allie.
I'm Michaela.
And I'm Milan. And this is Unfiltered Uncorked.
Part 2. Last time was all about women and wine, plus in and out. Now it's Riesling's time.
So, Allie, since you're our guest and you wanted to bring the wine, can you talk to us about this week's wine?
Yes, so I wanted to bring 2 wines. That's why we're doing 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
So I couldn't decide. Yes, so my favorite wine in the entire world, if I had to pick, would be German Riesling. And most of you might be thinking, oh my gosh, too sweet. No, it's not sweet. No. What's cool about German Riesling is Riesling is the grape, but it's made in a lot of different styles. So there is a sweetness scale for German Riesling, and it starts with bone dry, and then off dry, and then sweet, and then semi-sweet, sweet, extra sweet. But it goes Trocken, Cabernet, Spätlese, Auslese, Trockenberry, Auslese. German.
You speak German?
Apparently. Fun fact, actually, I can sing Silent Night in German, but we're not doing that today.
Oh, I think I learned that.
I did that as like a kid. But yeah, so this guy right here is Trocken. So what does that mean? Trocken is...
Can you repeat it all over
Dry.
again? Dry?
Dry, yes. Trocken is dry. So this is a dry Riesling.
Can you repeat the whole scale again?
One thing, please rewind.
In German.
No, but so one thing about German Riesling though, and the sweetness scale, is even dry means there could be a little bit of sugar, but it's only residual sugar, like no added sugar to any of this. This guy is from Gunderloch. Gunderloch is the producer.
Is there an E at the end of... Oh, no, it's CH.
Gunderloch. Gunderloch. But my favorite thing about this wine is the vineyard it comes from, which is the Rothenburg vineyard, or in German, Rothenburg vineyard. So, super, super cool thing about this vineyard. Ready? That's my mom's maiden name.
No
Rothenburg?
way.
Rothenburg. Rothenburg.
That's so cool.
So I found out about this vineyard I used to work for a distribution company that imported and distributed small grower producer wines from Germany. The owner's wife was from the Rheingau, which is the main region there. And so there's another producer that I love called Wegler, and they also buy grapes from the Rothenburg vineyard. It's a huge vineyard that's like one of the most well-known, best vineyards in all of Germany. It's in the Rheinhessen area, which right on the river. And does anybody know why these vineyards are so unique?
And it's right on the river?
Yes,
Does that have something to do with it?
kind of.
Okay, that's all I got. Not a big Germany person. Knowledge.
Oh,
It's on a hill.
Yes, not just a hill. It is on
Like
a
a
slope, like a
hill.
complete
incline.
steep hill. And the Rothenburg vineyard is one of the steepest vineyards in all of Germany.
Or is it one of those dangerous ones they always talk about?
Yeah, so they have like really cool, I'll send you guys some videos on Instagram, but they have like really cool like tracks where when they harvest, they like throw the grapes on this track and they like go up the track.
Yeah, it's like a little...
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
So it's really
looking
cool.
at
I'm
that.
actually, one of my career goals is actually to work a harvest in Germany one day.
We should all go to Germany and
We
work
should
harvest.
all go to Germany and work a harvest.
I don't know if you'd want to work in those vineyards.
Just straight up and down.
Yeah, but the leg muscle you'd gain.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
does I've heard about like the grapes being grown on a mountainside, hillside. Does like the water temperature, like do they control the temperature that way too for the grapes? Like it
actually-
doesn't freeze because the water heats them up type of thing?
Yes. But also what's really cool, because of the proximity to the water, like the higher you get, the colder it gets, obviously. So what's really cool about that is they can actually do harvest blocks and they can pick at different times.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
even if they pick all at the same time and they section it off maybe 4 different blocks and make those wines separately, they'll all taste different. Because
That's
they're
really
all in
cool.
different elevations. They have different sunlight exposure, different things like that. Another thing that's super popular super well known about the Rothenburg vineyard is it's red slate. So the rock, it's like slate rock. So it's
that's cool.
in vineyards where there's a lot of slate, they have really good drainage. So it doesn't, like the vines aren't soaking in the water. So what that does is it actually helps to, I guess, like starve the vines of water, and which helps create those like super, super high concentration of flavor, because they actually don't have a lot of water, which is
I bet
what's
the
good for
grapes
them.
are at the very bottom though.
They have a little bit more water, yeah.
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 It's cool. I've had a grape from the very top of a vineyard, and then at the very bottom they tasted completely different.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all about the terroir.
Of Riesling.
Terroir. So yeah, another thing about this one is in Germany they also have, similar to like France, Italy, and Spain, they have like classification.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is VDP Grosslage, which is like the highest classification you can have. And it's a GG, which is like an extra. That's the like an extra bonus. This is a
GG.
good girl.
Oh,
That's what I
what?
call
A GG?
it. GG
And
is
the-
like
the V-
an extra special.
What was the other first one?
VDP Gross, Grosse, Lager, Lage. And that's just like the highest classification, like in
France, they have like the
like
Premier.
yeah, Premier Grand Cru, blah blah blah, and then like in Italy or in Spain, it's like IGT, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the letters.
All
All the letters.
the wine alphabet.
So
Ooh. Okay,
I'm so
so
excited. So yes, I love German Riesling. Sorry, go ahead. That's all I was gonna say. I love German Riesling.
yeah, so she brought it because German Riesling is her favorite wine.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite white. I mean, obviously, like I also love red. But when you ask me what my favorite wine is, I usually have a white and a red. You can't.
That's fair.
That's not
That's
fair.
hard.
All right, and this is 2021.
2021. Okay.
2021 Trocken.
Trucking. So we got producer, which is Gunderlochen. Gunderloch.
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 Say that 5 times.
Gunderloch. Nope, it didn't work.
Nope.
And Allie proceeds to.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Gosh.
My namesake's wine too. That's what I call it. One of the best vineyards in Germany.
I'm kind of smelling that petroleum.
I was gonna ask if you guys learned about that. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me. I want to know your guys' fun facts about Riesling.
Seriously, I spelled it.
I know. What are your fun facts about
you go
Riesling?
first.
I
Michaela,
can
you
go
go first.
I got a lot here.
Here.
Riesling originated from Germany.
Wow, that's so great.
And Germany is the main producer of Riesling. Aromas that you would, or should we do our aromas first that we?
Yeah, let's do ours.
I'm gonna say petroleum.
Yeah, so as Milan says petroleum 8 times,
Sorry.
people might be like, what the heck, why are you smelling petroleum? That's just one of the aromas you get. Obviously, it doesn't necessarily smell like straight gas, but
No,
it
it's just like
has
a-
it has kind of that petroleum aroma.
I think for me, like that is what overpowers
I agree.
the others that I'm like
The
really
nose is,
trying
yeah,
to.
the nose is really strong.
I may be getting like a little bit of like lime zest.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I can smell is petroleum.
I'm trying really hard to like differentiate.
I get a little bit of pear too, but like
Pear.
underripe pear, like tart pear.
Mm-hmm.
Because like gas,
Straight up gas.
diesel.
It kind of smells like the rubber, like that industrial rubber, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get
Or-
that. I'm understanding.
You're understanding what I'm putting down.
Yeah. Allie's like, what is wrong with you?
But
No,
aromas.
you guys are all right. You're right. I just love funky wine, so.
Interesting. Yeah, so aromas that I learned that Riesling would have is like lime, green apple, beeswax, jasmine, and petroleum.
I tend to get a lot of green apple on the palate, which is exactly what I'm getting on the palate on this one.
I think green apple kind of enhances the petroleum, if that makes sense, in a way.
I could see that.
Okay. Let's do appearance. Intensity.
This is what I like to do in our little pod.
Light minus. Can I see?
White.
Yeah.
Pale.
It's pale for sure because you can see to the bottom. Straight through.
Straight through.
I think I spelled it wrong.
No, it's the only thing you wrote. That's right.
No.
And that's fine. That's fine.
My handwriting is really bad on all of this.
I think being able to taste around you and Kelly has really enhanced my ability to find those smaller notes that I would have never picked out, or it helped me give names to those smells.
Yeah, names for sure. And Kelly and I are funny when we taste together because I'm really good at fruits and florals. I'm really good at primary aromas. She's really good at secondary aromas, and she's really good at faults.
Yes. It's
And so
insane.
But as a winemaker, you need to be good at faults. Definitely tawny. Just kidding.
I think it's kind of beige yellow. A beige.
I'm
It
getting
does
the
not.
yellow.
It actually does not show the yellow correctly on there, but it's definitely yellow. I usually say lemon for this one.
Lemon.
Limon.
Limon. Lemon.
That's like my favorite thing
Lemon.
in the world.
Yellow.
Anything lemon. Sponsor me.
Sponsor me.
Lemons.
Okay, finish. Duration. No aftertaste. Short, medium, long, or very long.
I think short.
I'm thinking short too.
Yeah, but not nothing.
No.
Like it's still there. Actually, I would say probably like short plus because I still like.
It's still like
taste it.
there.
I get the
still
green
there.
apple.
Woo!
Yes.
The gas is gone, folks.
Okay. Now
what's next?
taste. Tingly, tart, soft,
I've
smooth,
never
fresh,
heard-
or woody.
I've never heard the term tingly be used to evaluate wine before ever.
The Blanc right now in tank, I say that's tingly.
But that's not the taste.
That's
it's
true, but I
actually
think in,
because
like-
of what process it's in right now.
That's fair.
It's how it feels. Like tingly to me is a
Like
feeling, not
feeling.
a taste. Like
That's
what is?
true.
Can
'Cause
someone
it's
tell me
supposed to
what
be
tingly tastes like?
I don't know, man.
Like when your foot gets. Oh, what it
That's
tastes like.
a
I don't know.
feeling. Yeah, I
When,
know
like
you're
the
saying.
blood, like your
When your foot falls asleep.
Thank you. Gosh.
That's
No, when your
tingly
foot
for
falls asleep.
sure. That's tingly for sure.
I would say lemon lime, but it's still like a feeling in your mouth in the way.
Yeah, it's a feeling. Tingly is not a taste. Who wrote this book?
Amazon.
Amazon?
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna send it some notes. I'm gonna write a review.
Okay.
One
I'll just
star.
put right here. Tingly is not a taste.
I think it's fresh.
If anyone can let us know what tingly tastes like, please send in a comment.
Yeah.
We would appreciate.
5 stars, and then tell us.
I agree. I get the freshness.
Fresh.
I definitely get freshness. And this is a 2021, which for Riesling is actually pretty young. Rieslings are super, super high in acidity typically because they're in a cold climate, like cooler than most climate. In cooler climates, the grapes are able to retain all their acidity or a lot of their acidity. And so for whites, if you have higher acidity, it can age longer. And so, because they keep its like structure.
It says right
and
here,
everything.
cellar 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
I also have high acidity on here.
Wow, you did some good research.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Enjoyment. I really enjoy this. Besides the smell,
Yeah, I'm not a big.
Besides the aroma?
Lover of the smell.
I love it because it's different.
I'd say it's good.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I liked the other one better though, if I'm being honest with
That's
you.
But I
fair.
think that's the smell.
So here's the thing,
No,
and
the
we'll,
taste.
we
the
can get
taste
into
too?
this.
Mhm.
I love Riesling with food. I actually personally don't drink a lot of Riesling by itself.
Oh, cool.
This German Riesling, for example. So I know we just ate, so we're not eating again right now. But food pairings with Riesling for me, anything spicy is like killer food pairing. Typically, obviously, because German Riesling tends to have some sort of sweetness of some sort, and it's all residual sugar, so it's really balanced sweetness. So, for example, this is a Trocken, this is dry, but the next level up is the Cabernet, which is like off-dry. An off-dry Cabernet Riesling with anything spicy is my favorite food pairing in the entire world, honestly.
We gotta try that.
Try that at home, kids. Wow, judgy over here.
I smile. Then I just try to write
I
down
know
what you
you
just said. Spicy foods.
Spicy food. So, yeah, I
Perfect
honestly,
pairing.
one of my favorite foods that goes with one of my favorite wines is ramen.
I have ramen.
I drink a lot. You have top ramen? We should make it right now. Just kidding.
right now.
Right now. No, I actually will eat, usually when I eat ramen, all I want is a glass of Riesling.
Oh, that sounds so good. Ramen.
Sammy,
Okay.
go make some ramen.
Now we're in structure. Body.
Sammy, get to it. Pay the tax.
The tax.
Ramen tax.
You mean the rent?
Okay, what's next?
Body. Light, medium plus. Oh, sorry. Light, medium, negative, medium, medium plus,
How do you
and
see the
bold.
neg?
I would say medium neg.
Neg, medium,
It's
neg.
not, yeah, because like this one does,
Pretty
I
light
feel
to
like
me.
it has something. It's not just, so for me, like the way I personally evaluate body is like, is it more water? Does it like feel like water? Does it feel like skim milk? Does it feel like 2%, 1%?
true.
whole milk. To me, this feels like skim milk. Like, it's not water. Like, I feel something there.
I agree.
Yeah, so I would go medium minus.
Next is tannins, light, medium,
Okay.
negative, medium, medium plus, and high.
Fun fact, or fun question. Where do tannins come from?
The grape skins.
And
And
where are there grape skins in this wine?
Not in it.
Nope. So
There's no.
It's light.
no tannins. Yeah, unless you know that they like stirred it on or like soaked it on the skins before, which is technically orange wine, so no. But unless you know that they kept it on the skins for any period of time, there's typically no tannin. Little to no.
Little to no.
Little to.
Okay.
Okay. Acidity. Light, medium, negative, medium, medium plus, and high. I know we said this is like high acidity.
Do the
but-
thing.
I don't. It's still light for me.
I find this like similar or probably similar to the other one we had. Like,
Yeah,
as far as acidity goes, so I would say medium.
I would say yeah. Medium, negative, or medium?
I would say medium. Because Riesling still tends to have high acidity.
Alcohol. I'm gonna say this one.
I'm gonna say 12.5%.
You cheater!
I already preferenced that. I cannot tell you how much alcohol is in this by a sip.
But you said the answer, didn't you?
She said the answer.
So I'm gonna go with 12.5.
She looked right at it.
I did.
It is pretty big on there.
I was gonna.
Bigger than this.
It's 12.5.
I was gonna say 11.7, but
That is a pretty good guess. Because a lot of white
Okay.
wines are between like 11.5 and 12.5.
sweet. Bone dry, dry. Ooh. Semi-dry, sweet, and very sweet.
I would
Whoops.
say dry.
Dry. Bone dry. Remarks. Not a fan of the smell.
That's okay.
Aroma.
You don't have to like this one.
Okay, what did I?
I wanted to bring you something different.
This is definitely different.
Very Jinx.
But I love. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. But I love the finish, the structure, like the way that it tastes in my mouth. I do enjoy that a
Yeah.
lot.
And you need food with it.
Ramen.
Speaking of food, you told me to become prepared with unconventional food pairings
Yes.
and or favorite food pairing. So obviously one is this guy. So this is typically like off-dry Riesling and spicy Asian food is my favorite. My other favorite is champagne and and McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Oh.
But not only McDonald's chicken nuggets by themselves and champagne, fire. But every New Year's Day, my very first meal of every year is I savor a bottle of champagne.
Love.
And I have McDonald's chicken nuggets, creme fraiche, and caviar.
Oh, yum.
I couldn't eat that.
Oh, you can do the creme fraiche
I
Nope.
couldn't do the
and
caviar.
chicken nuggets.
You don't have to do the
It's okay, you
caviar.
don't have to do the caviar.
Okay.
McDonald's chicken nuggets.
I should
and
grapes.
I have done that before. And it was so good. Grapes? Oh,
Under a
we have to
table?
go. We have to go underneath the table this year and eat 12 grapes, and maybe me and Mikhail will be able to find somebody.
Is that wait, rewind.
So in
Please tell me this.
It's a trend on the
Fable.
table.
no, it's a European tradition.
Okay, a European.
It
myth?
is also a trend on TikTok.
Is it proven?
Well, it was
I've
started
seen, like,
as.
that's how I figured
Oh, that's how
she
you
would-
figure.
She would know if she saw it on TikTok.
Gotcha.
Do you know how many unread messages from Milan I have on TikTok?
I have
she
not
made me go
sent
and
that.
Watch all of mine.
I haven't sent you anything about the grapes though on TikTok.
No, I know. But
I'm pretty
tells you
positive
how
it
much
was it's a European tradition where what they do is they take 12 grapes, they sit underneath the table, and they have to eat the 12 grapes before it hits midnight.
Okay.
So
when
at
did it start?
11:59.
Oh, in 1 minute you have to eat 12 grapes and then you'll find the love of your life.
I've
you
ate
can
a-
Allegedly.
Or you can just come with me to Italy and we can go find your Italian husbands.
I've ate a lot of grapes. I am still single.
But did you
So-
eat them underneath the table at New Year's?
Yes, actually, last year I did. Well, I guess I got a couple months left, but come on, you know what I mean?
I have a funny question relating to that for you guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm interviewing you now.
Okay, we like this.
If you were to describe your perfect man as a wine, what wine would your perfect man be?
So I can't answer that for you because I don't have like a type.
I'm thinking, let me
You know,
cook.
it doesn't have to be physical type. Like personality
It's
type.
personality. You know how like
Personify, like I personify all wines. So like, think of like your perfect like personality and all the things, blah, blah, blah. And then think about what wine relates to that. You can answer the next podcast.
Thank you. I'll
Okay.
get back to you on that.
I think I have it.
Okay.
But I've only tried this wine once, so I really can't remember, so it could possibly change.
That's okay. You're young.
Oh, see, but then it's going to ruin our... No. Okay, that's fine. A sparkling red.
Sparkling red. Okay.
So you're getting some of those deep notes from the red, but it's still bubbly because I feel like I need someone energetic to get me out of my shell.
Yeah. You want someone like energetic and funny and like life
But like
party.
still, you know, has that sort of
Emotional maturity.
emotional maturity, like grounding, that I feel like a red
With somebody.
with somebody.
I'm done.
Hey, she started that one. Did that give you an idea?
No.
Okay, that's okay.
You can think about it. You're still young. You have time to think about what your favorite wine man is.
My
Wine
favorite
man.
wine man.
What your wine man
I think
is.
I just have to start with the man, like what kind of man do I want, you know? And then I can find the wine.
Yeah, I think that might be important to figure out what type of
Well,
man
maybe
you
think
want.
about like past, previous.
No, we don't think about past previous.
Well,
you know?
no, think and then think about what you don't like of them, and then think of those characteristics in wines that
Everything. But
Do you have an actor like crush?
you make. We like rugby players.
Well, no,
okay, way to out me.
but I don't know.
Sorry, my bad.
But
Thick
like,
thighs,
but we
has
don't
a
know
rump.
their personalities though. We don't know the rugby players' personalities, but like
No.
at least some sort of actors or character you might
Yeah.
like Kelly too.
I'm a big Austin Butler fan.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Butler and what?
Oh,
I feel like Austin Butler is like a Pinot Noir. He's like he has like structure in his work,
Yeah.
but he's still like luxurious and elegant. But then he's also
I feel like he's like free spirited at the same time.
Yeah.
free-spirited, but then he's also like earthy. Like he's
Yeah. I could see
little
that.
dirty.
A Pinot
he's a little
Noir.
dirty.
Yeah. Like an Oregon Pinot Noir. You got to get that like grit. It's got a little grit.
Okay.
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
We'll browse the wine aisle. I wanted to say, I had a question. So I feel like a lot of people, like we were talking about like the different styles of, you know, like dry, sweet, and I feel like a lot of people resonate Riesling with sweetness. Do you know if like the original Riesling in Germany was like, did they produce it and I guess like talk about it as like a sweet wine, or was it dry?
It's because Americans suck. So,
You heard it first here.
sorry, Americans. No, so Americans kind of ruined it because Riesling is so versatile, you can add sugar to it and it still is a good wine. Like there's a lot of wines, if you add sugar, like it doesn't taste good at all, or it tastes like really bad. And so, but in Germany, this is how they all make it. And actually, from my experience, there's more dry than sweet. Actually,
In Germany. Okay.
Like there's more dry than sweet. There's more in that like Trocken Cabinet is more of the traditional Riesling, and then sweeter Rieslings are for like desserts and things like that. Or ice wine in German. And so, yeah, so when Americans started drinking Riesling, it was in the age where everyone wanted sweet wine, and it was like the White Zinfandel and the blah, 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 super sweet Moscato, all those things.
Yuck.
No shame. No judgment. But they just started adding sugar to it. And so a lot of American-made Riesling is sweet because they add artificial sugar, not because it's made in the German style of residual sugar. So residual sugar is the sugar that's still left in the grape after fermentation, and adding sugar is adding sugar after fermentation. And I believe in most parts of the US, it is not cold enough to create a wine that has that much residual sugar to make a super sweet Riesling.
Yeah.
It's not cold enough. In Canada, they can do it. Maybe parts of Washington, they can do it a little bit. But for the most part, if you have a super sweet American-made Riesling, it's added sugar.
Yeah, that was my question.
How cold?
Freezing. Brr.
Cold. I mean, for ice wine, do you know how ice wine is made?
No.
So ice wine is made, they will literally keep the grapes on the vine until it freezes.
Oh,
And they freeze the grapes, and then they'll pick the grapes because it concentrates all the sugar.
Actually,
Frozen.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that cold for Riesling?
It's like
Not necessarily for every style of Riesling. Like Riesling right now, like in Germany, is like a regular, it's a longer growing season, but they probably start picking like now, like maybe like mid to late September for their lighter style Riesling. But the longer the grapes stay on the vine, the more sugar they have, either the higher alcohol they get or the more
sugar.
more residual sugar they'll have.
I worked with a guy in California, and he had been practically all over the world, and he got to work with ice wine, and he said that they would go out in the vineyards bundled up. They'd have the heat warmers in their hands, and then their hands inside gloves, and they would pick
That's crazy.
in the freezing cold.
I probably couldn't do that. I don't do well in cold.
I
I
don't
wanna work
I don't
a
either.
regular
I
harvest.
thrive.
You thrive in the cold?
Yeah, I've got some extra, I can do that, you know what I mean? I love the cold. It's amazing.
I love the cold to a point. I like when it's like chilly, like when I woke up this morning and it was like 63
Yeah.
degrees.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
it's
this
actually
is the
getting
best.
a little bit intense.
But if it's like -10, I'm out.
Ooh.
I was telling Michaela, I was like,
Just give me
today's
some gloves.
weather is what makes me miss California, because I feel like a lot of the days felt like today.
Yeah, today was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Allie, for all of that information about Riesling.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it.
Now
So-
I want to know about your podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a podcast.
Allie does have a podcast.
So my podcast is on hold right now because we busy bees. But I do have a podcast. It's called Real Bubbles. And we started it during COVID. It's with my best friend, Kelsey. And she is in the film industry. So she does movie TV. She's actually the reason why we're on pause, because I'm super busy. But also she is filming The Pit season 2. If you're familiar, go watch it. The Pit on HBO Max. It's a medical drama. So she's on the camera crew for that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so she's filming that. And then with my job, we just don't have the same days off. So it's hard to
Yeah.
record, but we're like on again, off again kind of podcast. But we talk about the wine industry, film industry, current events. We talk about adulting a lot because we're actually been best friends since we were in third grade. Or
That's
third
awesome.
grade.
That's so cute.
We were 3, not third grade. We've been best friends since we were 3. My very first sleepover at anyone's house was at her house. And her first sleepover was at my house. And she, my favorite story is when she came to my house, told my mom she was allergic to cats. And so my mom locked the cats up. And then when her mom came to pick her up, my mom explained to her, everything was good, blah, blah, blah. And she's, what are you talking about? Because he's not allergic to cats. So
Does she
anyways,
not like cats?
No, she just thought it was funny
Oh.
at 3 years old.
It's like
That's
you, Michaela. Saying you're allergic to something.
Oh, yeah.
When you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do
But
that.
no, so she's one of my best friends. She's like a sister to me. And so, yeah, we talk just about adulting, friendships. We do a segment about our Spotify day list because we get some funny ones. So, yeah.
What's a Spotify day list?
So on Spotify, if you type in day list, Spotify will create like 3 to 4 playlists for you a day, but they'll
Oh.
name them. So they'll be like 20. She actually texted me yesterday and said she got one that was hockey, baseball, Sunday evening.
Oh.
And I was like, hockey, baseball? What sport is that? That sounds fun. But it just makes up like funny names for the playlists, and we just read them. It's silly. And then during COVID, we did a segment called Happy Hour Health Check, where we would call our friends and check on their mental health
That's awesome.
and drink cocktails. It's great.
Happy hour health check.
Happy Hour Health Check. So yeah, you can listen at Real Bubbles Pod on Instagram and wherever you listen to podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that podcasting gave you a different voice in the industry compared to your GM role?
Yeah, for sure, because I can tell the truth. Just kidding.
That's true.
I think it's cool being able to like share experiences, especially with Kelsey. It's really cool because she loves wine, but she doesn't like know the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool to get to like educate her and educate our listeners on different parts of the industry that people don't think about. And same with her for the film industry. Like I've learned so much about cameras and crew and like operations of film and TV, and same thing with her with wine. So that's been really cool.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing about your podcast. I have a funny question for you before we start our next segment. So, if Sammy could run a winery for a day, what would the tasting room vibe be?
There would be lots of charcuterie on the floor. She would make sure everyone took naps. There would be nap time.
Ooh.
And charcuterie.
Love a good nap time.
Ooh.
And every experience would end with a tour of the squirrel trees.
Yep.
That's amazing.
And actually, no. Squirrel trees are at my house. Every experience would end with a tour of the vineyard where they would get to chase Roger. The rabbit.
Roger.
Yeah. She loves to run in the vineyard. So
She has still yet to get Roger.
I think she would honestly probably take, let me rewind. I got it better. This is how she would do. She would have everyone meet her at the vineyard. They would run laps in the vineyard chasing Roger, and then they would go take a nap and eat charcuterie.
I'd skip the run, but
Well, you don't have to come to Sammy's.
but I'll be there for that charcuterie and nap.
Those are her favorite things. She loves the vineyard and she loves eating the charcuterie.
Dude, I love a good charcuterie board.
That's hilarious.
I eat it for lunch pretty much every day.
Last time Erin and I made a charcuterie board, we put Sammy's treats on there. So we had a charcuterie in bed, and we were laying there with Sammy, and we would like each get a bite, and then we would give him her treat from the charcuterie board.
That's so cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, so for our next segment, we're going to be doing Sip or Spit. Hot takes with Allie. So I have you're not literally spitting the wine out.
Yeah, I'm not spitting this wine
Correct.
Please don't.
It's you would do it, you would not do it.
out. Okay.
You would sip it, you would not. You'd spit.
And the answer's gonna be quick. If you want to give like a little back reasoning why,
Yeah, I'm bad at this, but I'll do my best.
Okay. Pairing wine with fast food, sip or spit.
Sit, always.
oh yeah. Wine slushies, sip or spit.
Sit, as long as they're good.
That's fair.
I've had some bad ones, but I've had some really good ones.
I love me a good frosé.
Yeah, my best
Honestly.
friend Jess from La Finquita Winery, they make the best wine slushies. And they got famous for them. Probably because they're like filled with mostly wine. A little bit of juice.
We might have to go try those.
Yeah. They come in pouches.
Ooh.
They sell them in pouches that you
that's
freeze.
cute.
Like
You
Capri
can ship
Suns.
them?
Maybe I'll bring some back from San Diego next weekend. I'll try to see if she has any.
I'll try. Okay, drinking wine out of a red Solo cup. At a tailgate, sip or spit.
Sip.
Absolutely.
Anything is a glass.
Agreed.
Anything.
I agree.
Maybe not every wine, but I would drink wine out of it.
Paso Robles or versus Fredericksburg wine trips?
Paso.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fredericksburg.
Sparkling red wine, sip or spit.
Depends. If there was 3 wines in front of me and one of them was sparkling red, I would never pick it.
Okay.
But I would love to try it. I will always try everything. Always. I would always sip everything once. And then
I've tried a sparkling red only one time. I really don't remember it, besides it actually being good.
oh, okay.
It was really good.
I've had some good ones and I've had some really bad ones. So I think for me, in any wine, actually with anything, food, wine, and everything, I will always try something once.
Going back to the question you asked earlier about my type of
So I'll
guy.
sip it, then spit.
Sip it, then spit it, yeah.
All right, your turn. Go.
Going back to the question about the guy, it'd be a good sparkling red. Not a bad sparkling
I
red.
hope so.
I'd like to preface.
And I will be judgmental of it until I get to know it. Until I get to know him. Then I will approve or not.
I totally thought you were going to say till I get to try it. I'm like,
No.
Damn.
La 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 la.
okay. Sorry.
Okay.
That's where my head went.
Oh, is it my turn? Sorry.
Yeah.
Box wine comeback, sip or spit?
Sip if it's the right place. My favorite winery in Napa is making box wine right now.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought it was really cool. And also, one of my best friends who's a winemaker in Santa Barbara, they started making box wine, and they're like shipping it by the pallet they're actually shipping the bags for the boxes by the pallet to Hawaii. And I was like, that's the coolest thing ever.
That's
For white-
genius.
Actually, I will say, box wines for white, always sit. For reds, probably spit. But whites are supposed to just be drank how they are. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what vessel they're in. I'll drink white out of freaking shoe. I don't care, clean shoe. That was a bad example, but yeah, it's like supposed to be drink. You know,
We'll keep that on camera so that when the time comes, you're doing it.
you're bringing the shoe.
We'll bring the shoe.
Oh yeah, we'll bring the shoe
A
for
fresh new.
you. A brand new
Croc.
fresh shoe.
A brand new Croc.
Okay, Whataburger drive-through with wine and a Yeti. Sip or spit?
Been there, done
Done
that. Don't call the cops on me.
Okay, last question.
Milan and I actually.
Oh yeah.
Milan and I went grocery shopping at HEB with wine in a cup. And that was an experience.
Don't go shopping in HEB
No.
when you're under the influence. You're gonna want to buy everything.
Yeah, that was a fun experience.
It was like cart. Put it in the cart. Put it in the cart. Okay, last question to close out. Sip or spit? Grocery store wine aisle. Sip or spit?
spit.
So you wouldn't buy wine at HEB?
If I had a choice, no. If I needed a wine desperately and there was nowhere else I would get it, like nowhere else to go, I would. I personally prefer to, one, I have too much wine at my house I actually need to drink. But if I'm going to shop for wine, I prefer to shop at wineries themselves, at a like specialty wine shop or Total Wine. Nothing against HEB wine, like HEB in general. But I mean, I'll buy like Prosecco from HEB. But if I'm like looking for something specific, I don't go to HEB.
Okay.
What if you're not looking for something specific? You're just cruising. You're like, I'm gonna try this.
Cruising for
I've
a
done that.
bruising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay.
I mean, I always walk through the wine aisle at HEB,
Oh, I do it every time.
but I don't usually buy anything. I more look for it from like an industry perspective on like what's going on in the wine aisles at the grocery stores.
That's fair.
Alrighty, folks, and that is all for today. Thank you, Allie, for your hot takes and a deep dive into Riesling. We enjoyed that.
You're welcome.
For our next episode, we are doing a deep dive into our book, so stay tuned for that, as well as low cost grocery finds.
And remember, if you like this episode, share with your friends, a family, a foe, and make sure to follow us on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify, and YouTube too. Oh, and remember, folks, stay unfiltered, uncorked, and remember, sip happens.